In my view, the cities in developing world are facing three major challenges. The first one is city being a labor market and the main driver of economic growth. It is attracting the rural population, and they are growing very fast. The second major challenge is that cities are growing physically in terms of footprints faster than the population growth. And that means there's a low density development and spread out development, which is creating a problem of mobility because the demand is lengthened, the length of trips and all. And this demand is outpacing the capacity of the existing network. At the same time, the institutions which are supposed to manage the demand issues doesn't have sufficient capacity to deal with both fiscally and skill-wise and other means. At the city level, we are seeing congestion, pollution, safety issues, and many other forms of negative externalities. At an individual level, what we are seeing is that we are increasing the burden of time and cost of travel on individuals. And the question is how you sustain it and keep it at an affordable level. The vision should be to ensure clean, safe, convenient, and affordable access to jobs and amenities of a city. And the question is how you achieve it. And there are two broad approaches. The first one is that you prepare the roads to carry more people rather than vehicles. And that means you improve the capacity of existing roads through traffic engineering, management measures, other things. You come up with more public transport supply so that the roads are used more efficiently. You integrate transport services and their use and in such a way that you regulate them well so they're well integrated and provide seamless travel. Adopt multimodal solutions within the budget, what you have. Build on each of these successes incrementally and be prepared to change over time. And collaborate for solutions because the solutions come from different agencies and departments. The second major strategy should be how you integrate the transport and land use policies. And that is a tough one, but one should think about it once we have a high capacity, high public transport access. It will trigger the changes in the land use end. And there should be some sort of a compatibility between the two and how you try to manage the process of land development and the transport development. It becomes a major challenge. So these are two broad approaches. The core function of a city is to connect people with their opportunities. And when I mean opportunities, it could be not just jobs, but also the amenities which city offers. So people with the right skill match with the right kind of jobs. Firms get access to their consumers and the market and input suppliers. This is the core function, and this is what creates the city. In simple terms, accessibility is nothing but a measure of geographical separation. And it could be measured by distance, could be measured by time, could be measured by cost. So if we talk about distance, one can say I can improve the accessibility by bringing the opportunity closer to you. If you're talking about time and cost, we can say we can either improve the connectivity to that particular activity or like transport access or affordable services to access something. And that could be another way. Developing country situations are so varied. And one thing is in common that they are evolving too fast. It's a very dynamic state of affair, which we have not kind of witnessed in the European history or American or whatever you call it. Things are happening in a very short time, very quickly. The result is that behavior is changing about people, their taste, their all kinds of day-to-day activity system in the cities are changing. There is a transition from rural kind of living to urban kind of living. So this has posed a lot of challenges in every aspect of the transport system. If you're talking about behavior in designing any kind of road system, all the guidelines and everything we use, they are very much based on Western and other experiences. Whereas developing country traffic situations are very different. So that is one aspect. Similar behavior, how people are behaving in terms of choosing their houses or jobs and other things. The whole fluidity of labor market is very different and evolving very fast. There is a high magnitude of informality, both in terms of job market as well as the transport sector. You are looking at everyone, how to model even any of these behaviors for the decision of future investment or policies is a complex process. So there is another area of research where not only locational issues, locational behavior, but also have choice behavior and all kinds of issues which are the fundamentals of transport planning process are under flux. And now the things are changing also in terms of know-how about how to do service planning for new services, how to do regulations for new services or existing services, how to do pricing, how to do investment planning. These are opening up new areas of research. At the same time, we have IT applications coming. People have now cell phones. They are kind of looking at, with the cell phone, a lot of information about what to do, where to do. People are working from home. A lot of new things are coming, and that has another phase of implication. So we are really in a situation we have to learn by doing and incrementally improve our methods, thinking, strategies, policies, et cetera, et cetera.